Have you ever felt that eyes are watching you, even when no one is there? Now imagine, it's not eyes, it's your shadow. Not the quiet, obedient shape that follows you, but something alive, something aware, something that moves with intention. It starts small, a flicker in the corner of your eye, a hesitation where your shadow should move exactly as you do, but doesn't. It stretches slightly, leans just a fraction, as if it's thinking, planning, waiting. At first you dismiss it. Your mind says, it's just a trick of the light. But deep down, you feel it, a pulse, a presence, something beyond normal, following, but not mimicking. You walk down a narrow alley. The walls are slick with rain, puddles ripple at your feet, and then your shadow moves first, not with your step, but ahead of you. Do you follow it, or do you run? Curiosity wins. Step by step, you trail your shadow. It twists toward a doorway you didn't notice, a danger avoided, a shortcut revealed, a tiny miracle you can't explain. And then, the real question hits you. Is it guiding you, or testing you? The world starts to feel different. Streetlights flicker with anticipation. Wind brushes your skin like a whisper. Every sound, every scent, amplified. Your shadow isn't just dark, it's alive. It knows the world in ways you do not. Imagine a child in a forest at twilight. The trees sway, shadows stretch like fingers. A rabbit darts across the path. The child freezes, but the shadow leans slightly, showing the safe way. Toward water, toward warmth, toward safety, or a city at night. A man walks home. Neon signs flicker. Rain hisses on the pavement. A shadow pauses, tilts, moves forward. He follows, unaware that danger hides around the corner. A car, a loose sign, a trap avoided, all because the shadow chose to act first. And here's the twist. Your shadow doesn't explain itself. It never speaks. It never shows gratitude. It simply guides. But why now? Why your shadow? Here, alive. Some say shadows carry memories. Some say they hold fragments of your soul. Some whisper, they are echoes of your choices, the paths not taken, the instincts not trusted. And now, they are awake. And as you begin to trust it, the shadow becomes bolder, leads you through alleys, streets, and forests, turning hesitation into action, fear into curiosity, uncertainty into wonder. Part 1 ends here, with the first leap of trust, the moment when you realize your shadow is more than darkness. It is alive, it is watching, and it is waiting to guide you further. The shadow takes the lead, soft inhale, pause, faint city hum, distant footsteps. The first few steps were tentative, curiosity edged with fear. But now, you notice something subtle, yet impossible to ignore. Your shadow moves not behind you, but ahead, as if it knows what you do not. Pause. 2 sec. Reflective beat. At first, it is small guidance. A warning of a pothole. A warning of a loose railing. A quiet nudge away from a hidden danger. You begin to trust it, and in that trust, the world opens in ways you cannot explain. Soft exhale. 3 sec. Imagine walking along a rain-soaked street. The neon lights reflect in puddles, like fragments of another world. Your shadow pauses. It stretches toward a narrow side street, dark and quiet. Your mind screams, "Don't go." But something in your chest, a pulse, a sense, tells you to follow. Pause. Dramatic beat. Inhale. Step by step, you enter the alley. Shadows of trash cans twist unnaturally. A cat darts across the path. And then, a sudden danger you would have never seen. A broken railing, ready to collapse. Avoided, only because your shadow led you. Soft reflective pause, and it doesn't stop there. The shadow begins to anticipate, moves subtly to hint at hidden paths, safe routes, opportunities, decisions you haven't even considered yet. Pause. 2 sec. It's as if it has a mind, a memory. a consciousness older than yours, older than you, than the street, than the rain, than the wind itself. Dramatic pause. Inhale. You start to wonder, does it know your fears? Does it see the risks before they touch you? Or is it teaching you? Teaching you to trust, to notice, to act, even when logic fails. Pause. Reflective beat. 3 sec. In the forest, the lesson becomes clearer. Mist curls around ancient trees. Every step could be a misstep. Branches scrape against your skin. The ground is uneven, and yet, your shadow leads with certainty. A silent guide, a teacher in darkness. Soft inhale. Pause. Sometimes it hints at danger, sometimes at opportunity. A lost wallet, a chance encounter, a hidden path through tangled roots. Every movement is deliberate. Every pause carries meaning, and with each choice, you start to see the world differently. Dramatic pause, reflective beat. 2 sec. Your shadow grows bolder, leads you into city streets at night, through back alleys, across rooftops. It tests you, pushes your limits, challenges your instincts. You realize the shadow is not just guiding, it is shaping you. Soft exhale. Pause. Sometimes it is gentle, a hint of direction, a subtle lean, a flicker in the corner of your eye. Other times, urgent, almost desperate, a sudden movement, a pull, warning of danger you cannot see, a chance to act, a life to save, a moment not to be missed. Pause. Reflective beat. 2 sec. It doesn't speak, it doesn't explain, yet every decision you make with it feels right, as if the world itself conspires to align with its guidance. Soft inhale. 3 sec. Reflective beat. Some nights, it leads to strangers, people you would never meet otherwise. A conversation, a connection, a change you never imagined. Some nights, it leads to danger avoided, a collapsing sign, a falling branch. Invisible hazards, now invisible, no more. Pause. Dramatic beat. And with each step, each choice, you realize the truth. The shadow is alive. It remembers. It anticipates. It is patience, perception, and instinct all at once. The shadow's secret. You have followed it this far, through rain-soaked streets, dark alleys, and tangled forests. Through fear, hesitation, and wonder. And now, something shifts. The shadow no longer just leads. It moves with purpose, and it waits, as if asking a question, without speaking, without words. What does it want from you? Trust, courage, understanding, or something deeper, a connection, a recognition that you are not alone in this world, that the darkness beneath your feet holds knowledge, holds life, holds guidance. Imagine a narrow bridge at midnight. Fog rolls in, thick and silent. Your shadow stretches ahead, solid, certain, tilts slightly, pauses, then waits. You step forward. 1, 2, your heart pounds, and as you cross, you realize the shadow does not just guide, it teaches. It teaches patience, observation, awareness. It tests instincts, sharpens perception, shows you the hidden patterns of the world, the dangers, the opportunities, the subtle shifts in life's rhythm. Sometimes it is gentle, a hint of direction, a subtle lean, a flicker in the corner of your eye. Other times, it is urgent, almost desperate, a sudden movement, a pull, warning of danger you cannot see, a chance to act, a life to save, a moment not to be missed. And slowly, you begin to see, it is not your shadow alone, it is part of you, a reflection, yes, but also a teacher, a guide, a fragment of instinct and memory you never noticed. It holds what you've ignored, what you've feared, and now it brings it to light. Some follow it blindly, some resist, some fear it. But those who truly understand, they listen, they watch, they move with it. Your shadow becomes a companion, a mentor, a reminder of what it means to notice, to trust, to live fully. in the subtle currents of the world. And here comes the revelation. The shadow does not exist merely to guide. It exists to reflect your choices, your courage, your fear, your curiosity, your humanity. Every step you take with it, every moment of trust, is a step toward understanding yourself, toward seeing the hidden patterns of life, toward listening, truly listening, to the world around you. And finally, the greatest truth emerges. The shadow is alive, because life itself is alive, because the world, the night, the wind, the unseen currents of existence, all speak in whispers, hints, and guidance. If only we pay attention, if only we notice, if only we trust. You stand at the edge of a rooftop. City lights flicker below. Wind ruffles your hair. Your shadow leans forward, confident, alive, and you realize it has led you here, not to a destination, but to yourself. It whispers, silently, life is not only about where you go, but how you notice, how you trust, and how you move with the unseen. And as you step back, letting the shadow fall in alignment with you, you understand, the shadow was never separate. It was always part of you, alive, awake, teaching you to see, to sense, to trust the pulse of life itself.